Chat, was I stalling too much for you? Going to the bathroom and getting a drink? Was I stalling too much? Jesus. I'm so sorry I was stalling. Add this. See, if I click that link, they'll say I'm stalling. Wow. I didn't even know you...
How's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Citlali did not reply to our request.
Alright, so we're gonna go see Citlali.
You mean she didn't even bother to give...
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. But let's go to the stadium and...
That's true.
Skipping is okay unless Citlali or Capitano's on the screen. I'm pretty sure, like, there's a lot of, like, unnecessary yap. But that's okay. What? Just. Activities a yap fest? We'll see. We'll see.
Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but...
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon.
Oh.
Yes, Mavuika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy, unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get alone.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
It was in this moment she knew she fucked up.
Who's there? Who's talking?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Citlali.
Wait, you're Citlali? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatstly. But emphasis on Eatstly, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention?
I'm not gonna lie.
She's called Granny, but
She's hotter than
she's
Farazan.
actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake, I guess.
Paimon, sorry.
What? How dare you?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
It was my idea to invite you here, Citlali.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. But, of course...
Yeah, that's why I don't confirm with text messages, but people get mad at me for that. So she's like me.
As they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation.
Why is it so awkward?
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind said they struggled dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before.
Like what?
I see. So, and you've also heard all about Ororon. I must...
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Ororon back if you help us solve the problems of
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me... Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet, again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul. Even the... Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Ororon back...
The Lord of the Night? But...
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to... The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more
Is that
powerful
what
than the
Capitano
Night?
is?
Well,
Not exactly. It's not so much... Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you.
Oh, he's in a
The
deep, so this is
Lord
not
of
even
the
close.
Night
Okay.
is currently in a deep slump, but I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so...
sounds good. Then we'll go and see.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at.
Yep, we'll be sure to play.
All right.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because he has always lived alone. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like the...
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his day... That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. In any case, I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But...
I'm not gonna lie.
Please help me get him back.
Citlali is 9,000 times better than March 7th.
Alright, then let's
Want to agree
start
to
by
disagree.
heading
Her
to where
voice actor
Ororon
is
was seen last.
9,000 times better. Yeah, I'm sorry, March 7th fans that are in the world. Citlali is so much better English VA than March 7th VA. I can't stand March 7th VA, but Citlali's VA is fine. I feel like I've heard her VA before, though.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
March's adult Paimon? You're funny. Is it same JP
Listen,
VA?
An eyewitness claimed to have... I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Ororon really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with
It's the same
Fatui.
English VA too?
I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was
Same English
actually
VA too?
the
Let's go
Fatui
look. I'm
coercing him,
Googling this.
or perhaps trying to extract information.
March
However, doubt
7
anyone would believe me,
English
given there are
VA.
no signs of a fight.
English VA is Skylar Davenport. Okay. Citlali voice actor is
Ororon? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside.
No, it
Most of
is!
his days
It
growing
is the
vegetables
same
and
English
harvesting
VA!
aphids,
Skylar
living
Davenport.
off of what he
Skylar?
harvests from the garden.
I'm so
He's always
glad
been such a good kid.
that you sound like this and not like March 7th. I'm so glad. Yes?
Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston
He's dumb, you
aphids
guys?
for a long time. And since they were disturbed,
Oh, I'm sorry,
they've
Mr.
secreted a
Elitist
special type
prick.
of phlogiston.
I'm so
We can
sorry
use
I
that
didn't
substance
know
to
the
track his
name of the
movements.
English voice actor.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't know. Here. Huh? How about now?
What's that?
Whoa, Paimon.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a port.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at.
Hey,
But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for float. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to.
Over here, this way! Citlali might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
Is it? Oh yeah, because I can see the aura now.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh?
Oh, they can hear her?
Was that Citlali's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Why did Zach not have a voice there?
Hey,
Rude.
looks like there's a new camp.
That's rude.
Yeah, judging by
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me
Strike?
see.
Sure.
Paimon sees a small shape.
Probably
here.
VA strike? Bro, is Zach part of the VA strike?
some
Dude, he
sort of
has so
signal?
little lines in the fucking game. How does it even matter?
This is a distress
he has
signal
so
for the
little
Masters of the
lines.
Nightwind.
Really gonna
Any
strike
sound
over
from
like
our
2
tribe will
lines?
Recognize it. We've got. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But.
Roasted?
what if my darling
It's not roasted, he just has so little
grandson
lines. Like, how can you strike if you don't have any voice lines?
No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise, he'd get hit as well.
Same for the other languages? Yeah, exactly. Is this an actual puzzle? This is a daily. Is this a daily or a puzzle? Bro, seriously? It's a puzzle.
Do I get a share?
You actually
Seriously?
got this trap. 10 points for agility.
Alright, I'll have to go back this way.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Behind Genshin is about VA striking. It's about AI.
Here too.
Like they're like
Wait
not
a
paying the
second.
VAs. Like they're not
Phlogiston
Genshin,
around
but like
here, I can also smell
a lot of VA
elements
companies.
in the
They're just
air.
not paying the VAs and using AI
Pyro,
voice to like not pay them.
Electro.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No one.
It's about time that there are some judging from what's left on the scene. There must have been a fight. But after
Do you still remember the little mark we found before?
given there are 2 signals,
Like,
I'll take this direction and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
I think all you would have to do is, if you needed to create AI voice, just pay them a portion of the proceeds
It's one thing
to use their
trouble
voice.
me, but now I had to bring other people.
And
Like,
off
if
she
it's like
goes.
50% of their original revenue, right?
Did you hear all of that as well?
So then you don't have to work, but they can still use your voice, right?
That voice
Then maybe
went
it's
away as
easier to
well.
like do that, and then like if they did that direction, it'd be fine, right?
Paimon also.
Because you're not working, but you're getting your voice is being used, so then they can take another job, but they still get paid for like royalties. You think? Yeah, that would be fine, but like
Got a lively inner world.
they're not doing that, so what you can do?
10 points for agility. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Who's using AI voice? So like the voice acting companies that are hiring the VAs that then the companies will like Genshin will contact will use AI after recording the person's voice and then basically not pay the voice actor and then
So we can't. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops.
just make it
Can't
cost
make
that,
anything of these
or
footprints
just use the AI instead, so that the person in question won't actually have any work that they're doing, but they won't get paid for them using their voice. So then they lose work because of that, right?
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
It's the future. No VA is required anymore. They're using AI to create music. Yeah, but if you use someone's voice in music or in a game, you should pay them, even if they haven't done it for you. You just don't have to pay them what you normally would have paid them. You still have to pay them though. Just like, if I use a song in a YouTube video, I have to pay royalties to use that song, right? And if I use copyright music, I don't even get paid for it anymore, essentially. So that's how much the royalties cost. So that's why people use non-copyrighted music, or you'll reach out to creators that are okay with using their movie to get their name out there, right? No being in here without a shirt, dude. Nope, no being in here without a shirt. Oh. Okay. English VAs generally are not on the same level as JP VAs. With the quality they from them, wouldn't make much of a difference. AI replacing them, the quality is mostly so low. It doesn't matter if someone does work, you pay them. Period. Doesn't matter how good they are.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move.
Yo, Ororon's got a great voice actor.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Ororon, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Ooh, she get real.
Traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Ororon with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you. In person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Mavuika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any...
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret.
Why is his whole soul restrained?
Hey, what happened just now? You said
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground?
Citlali! He froze for a moment and...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But...
If you're feeling sick, you should just sit...
A seasoned traveler must know in any case.
So JPAs and BAs are also already establishing movement again, yeah? Yeah.
Neat.
Feeling better yet, Trap?
All right, I followed my phlogiston.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head up...
Well, but if you want to make it up...
I don't think they mentioned it, but I guess that would be something to do with his parents. Wait, what? Oh, Ororon's parents. Maybe.
10 points for agility.
Don't know how to get below.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of...
That's Ororon.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
Coaster Litsky.
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move.
Huh?
Wow.
Citlali's struggling to control...
Are you ready?
That's the longest
Let's go
way
kick
I've
their
ever heard
butts.
someone say, bro, you're in my light.
On my count. Still trying to resist? You've got no idea
Whoops.
who you're up
Wrong
against.
team, wrong team. Wait, what? How? They're right on you!
I got him cornered. Claim these souls. Squall and Fury.
Wow.
Target acquired.
Insane. Yep, just insane, not stalled. Yep, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Let's get it on. I got him cornered.
Is there more? Okay.
Ororon!
Granny!
I know she's called Granny Eatsley, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you?
He's
It doesn't
way
work like
older.
that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorn.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the master... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your scene.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Ororon? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid?
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to...
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and...
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the cap...
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it?
I like Citlali.
Did you really believe...
I like she's calling me stupid.
Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality.
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
I'm sorry.
We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Ororon?
Ororon more like
Remember
Eeyore.
this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Sounds good. Should I bring... Yes. I grow a lot of fresh...
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Recite the 3...
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh. Right.
Full-on parent mode? Yeah, a little bit. Going to the next area is so easy. Second Citlali get a lot of comment. Yeah, she's got to mom everyone all the time.
So Ororon came to the...
That's right.
I can relate.
Sorry.
Now that you know Ororon was only trying to protect another member of his tribe.
We'll give her a full report.
Will I need to...
Technically, yes.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, that we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Ororon, please report back.
I understand. Thank you.
Well, at least you...
Traveler, Paimon? Once Ororon.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my... Come with me, Ororon.
A random guy that never showed up ever again? Yeah. NPC number 876. What a funny name.
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What?
How much longer on Act 3? We're like halfway?
That captain? That Aurora. All that stuff about protecting Citlali. Yeah, you're... Still, Paimon appreciates we still have another...
It's Genshin boot hill? Wait till 20 o'clock next day. 1.5 in part 3. There were ages away. No, part 3. Not part 4 and 3, but like part 3. You're like a third down of part 3? Damn. How much is there? Both parts is like 6 hours. Haven't we been doing this for like over an hour now? Like, haven't we been doing Archon Quest for like an hour? Or how long has it been? It's a long one, that's for sure. We're both long as fuck? Really?
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone.
It's 4 or 5 hours like they're both. So around 1 p.m.
Good evening. Nice to see you.
20 minutes, 30 minutes? No, it's been longer than that.
It's you.
I'm terribly sorry.
And what?
You're right.
Oh, so you're gonna call.
Well, I could.
I can't enjoy the long story crazy. That's why I'm skipping so much, because there's like a lot of BS.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that
Now the
you
real
showed
shit.
up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Mavuika would never willingly...
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan.
Wait, how did you know that?
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. We have to make the decision for her. Here.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
I like so said, don't call me Granny, but she calls herself Granny.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. How dare you go behind our backs like... Oh, here we go again.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now...
Wait, Citlali! Please, calm down. So maybe just save the scolding for later?
Listen well, Ororon. You're right, travel...
Okay, so what's the deal here? All right, so the gist is the captain really wants to save Natlan and believes Mavuika is going about the situation the wrong way and wants to take the extremist approach that Mavuika won't take until it's a last resort.
Why did you help the...
But he finds that to be a better approach, but it must have some serious ramifications.
Just use your You've always been a good kid. What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm skipping it. Thanks, Ororon. I appreciate it.
You dare gossip between yourselves? Sorry. You say all the right... That's irrelevant. The point, Ororon, If you're still thinking...
That's not it, Grant.
Okay.
I know you
Now
tend
real
to be
shit.
down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice. Ororon! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant! Ororon! What is this? Powder from...
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
What just happened?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time... Little brat.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for... Ororon probably did everything he... We've got...
Interesting. Let's see if the funny animation. It's okay. It's a very long Archon quest. It's okay if I miss some things.
Are you running away?
I'm noticing a lot of cool things about the story. Not every part of it is like worth watching.
Do you two have some time?
Oh,
Then let's go.
really? That's right. He's right. We're seasoned in...
Hey, come on.
Are you sure?
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal
It is
after all the
not
time we
Hoyo!
spent together.
Sure, that's fine.
What's it like, bro? Maybe I should just summon for Citlali and she'll give us free more every day. Yeah? Citlali must summon gives free more, confirmed. Daily.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
So I can don't skip the upcoming start part. It's so funny. I'm gonna watch what I want to watch. If it's funny, I'm gonna watch it. If it's not funny, I'm not gonna watch it.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door?
No.
They look like spitting images of each other.
She
Are they
drunk?
twins?
She's drunk.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my! It's not every day you get...
Oh, so you've heard of...
Of course I have.
Yep.
Well, huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny.
Shouldn't call
Who
people
dare?
fat.
I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all...
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well.
Well then, you have my thanks.
That's her name? I know, I was making a joke. Is the silly thing with her eyes? Yeah, she's just wasted.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really?
Is she gonna get drunk and cry?
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
I like how she counts like this.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? That's more like
That's some big ass tacos!
time someone showed me a little
You see
respect.
this shit, chat?
Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Look how big those fucking tacos are!
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, gee.
Behind this pitch-black curtain,
Oh, she's...
a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's
Bro,
the
how do you
opposite.
eat a taco that big?
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
I guess that's why she's so drunk she didn't eat.
No, I'd say it's an ability that's
Warning, warning. Red, the color. Huh?
Oh, she's finally back from being drunk?
Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed.
You had Paimon worried.
How embarrassing.
Paimon will take all you got.
I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
Are you feeling okay?
There's so much.
Why not?
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think.
Oh, Paimon gets it.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame?
You just got super drunk and talking about shame.
I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it.
Actually,
Huh?
yeah.
What happened?
So, you heard?
It's okay, Citlali. You.
I can't take it anymore! Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
Do you end the conversation with "not my cabbages"?
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
One, if you believe her. Two, if no way.
Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals.
She seemed legit. You're such an innocent young flower. Don't let the haters keep you down, bro. You're gonna protect your hag's honor. You're funny.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh no. What do
I was an expression. Let's just have a casual.
we... Really?
Well, and you're right. I'm just an eccentric old hag.
You're just...
The
Well, you...
some are. What about you?
We don't find you scary at all.
I make people. Oh, not to brag.
We believe you.
Yes, but Mavuika, Ororon's. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Ororon's incomplete soul, They saw a possibility for Natlan, a possibility to turn Ororon into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Ororon would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Ororon, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state.
So Ororon would have to be sacrificed as the backup plan, is what she's getting at, right?
When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval. Pathetic, isn't it? Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by— It's not right. So, when I learned that the plan was never a secret, everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything. He asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Ororon has a strong ability to perceive souls. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes—
Is everybody hearing this cracking in the microphone for Citlali? I feel like she's like into the microphone, you know?
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that— Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to— You don't look so good, Citlali.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that.
Hey,
good point.
All right, so the gist is don't sacrifice Ororon because Ororon, part of Natlan, sacrificing young child bad, and Mavuika doesn't want to do that. Honestly, though, I don't even— Isn't like sacrificing Ororon just a band-aid solution then? Not actually like a real solution, just like it fixes the portion like partially, and like they'll still have to do it later. So you'd be constantly in a loop of sacrificing vessels like Ororon, right? So like it's a temporary solution to sacrifice another person versus a permanent solution. So I can see why she's reluctant to take such a solution.
10 points for agility.
It's a different matter. Drunk Citlali or drunk Eula? Drunk Eula. Oh, it's a separate issue? It's not even the same thing? It's kind of weird. They tried it already when he was a baby and failed? Really?
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not bring up last— Anyway, I was also I heard many—
The Abyss attacked again?
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making— I was the one who vouched for him, but I should be able to— As for the ancient name, once we handle the— Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Yafes is over now. You get your trip now on? Yeah, I basically skipped the Yafes anyways. No big deal. There's some like— the only part that was like super interesting was the one with Capitano and the part where she was explaining the Ororon past. Everything else was kind of like whatever.
Traveler, over here! Perfect. Our star Outlander has appeared. Oh, you're all here! Just my way of saying how awesome you are. Alright, but the Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency. The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. Chasca and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty. What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start. What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does.
That would be pretty great,
It'll be fine.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by
Koichi.
Alright, let's hurry up and talk to them.
He survived an experiment failed? Okay. Mavuika!
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a—
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan.
Okay, what's the price?
The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Okay.
Wait, you can use
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means... Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that
So it's not that she...
then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win. Now it's true. Both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our option, Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat, having a contingency plan is our duty. Not still. This has always been a well-kept secret.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another—
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other. Seems like our only path forward is to track— Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me.
Not even a little! I would never— Wait, what are you talking about,
Just as expected. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared, Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mavuika. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking—
I thought she didn't have a lot of time.
I'm confident. Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinating our—
Wait, you're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines. I just think there's strength in number. Anyway, I've considered moving my people to other nations, but I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses. Now I just need to find—
Paimon's a little worried about how people will—
Yes, but that won't be the only response.
Alright, we should head out. Maybe—
By the way, can't talk. Wait, what? 10 minutes later. Like, damn. Okay, you did have time. You just didn't have time for BS. Okay. You didn't have time to shoot the shit, but you did have time. All right, bet.
Are you running away?
Quick, over here, to safety.
We're gonna fight? Look, we're gonna fight.
Kachina.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help.
We'll go together.
You're coming too? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over your mouse-like voice. Hey chat, why doesn't Kachina speak up? She's really quiet.
One-trick pony, you know.
Unclear.
Stay safe. We've got this.
No healer. Rude.
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley! Terra smash! Ha!
Clear the area! Carving wave! Amazing! Check this out! That's the launch!
She's scared to speak after the shadow run.
I was
Nice.
done for. I can't
Solid
thank
lore
you
accurate meme.
enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the abyss.
That should be the last abyssal.
I'm not switching
pylon
voice
the
actors.
children
Stop
of-
asking.
By the way, where's Citlali?
The Masters of the Night Wind also got attacked.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, this isn't a good place.
Worst synergy team ever? Yeah. Lore accurate synergy team. I'm sad because she doesn't have a voice.
Looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The abyss. Before long. You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? It's impossible not to feel it.
That just means we need to buy the pyro arc.
You really are.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution, but honestly, if he has the same information as us,
We talked to Mavuika before we left the stadium, and, well, it makes sense.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already... When it comes to Natlan survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but life is important. But so are history and memory.
As the Archon...
The next question is... If the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come...
this is all super...
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui...
Sounds good. I have a few...
I was just about to ask. Register? Alright. See you...
Oh, you bet...
I'm not gonna lie. This is not as bad as people said it was.
I'm fine.
They ran into the Fatui.
Is Act 4 just so good that it blows the shit out of the water?
The Fatui?
Calm down and let me explain.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's just like I think it's just that you guys loved Act 4 so much you hated Act 3.
Right.
So far Act 3 is not bad. It's kind of funny.
Observe it.
It's like a 6 out of 10. I don't hate it. Don't love it. It's fine.
Thank you so much.
If you truly wish to repay the...
Oh, okay.
But...
Traitors.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal. Nonetheless, the decision remains yours.
Got it. We'll get going now.
Did you hear that? They mentioned a captain. Isn't that who the Pyro are?
Exactly. We could be onto something big. Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people. I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save...
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
It's too early to say.
I'm pretty sure they're just extremists that want the same thing.
So this is where they were headed.
Koichi, Wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the inside.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even if that intel is...
Fine.
That's even more risky. I'm confident I can protect myself.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I had...
All right. All right. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place. Now.
It's one of those.
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act. Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. That's it. Now's my chance.
Gonna win Trace, yeah.
It's no use staying in one place. Looks like Chasca is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal. Time to move. That was close. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next... Now's my chance.
I'm not gonna lie. This is way better than them doing that traveler nonsense where the guy goes, oh, gonna see them.
My sister?
But it's still mid.
The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it.
A stink bomb?
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stinks! What the heck is that? I could ask you the same thing.
Good, they're arguing. Looks like the people on the hill over there left to help their comrade. Come get me, Chasca.
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear.
Why did we sneak through the fucking Fatui camp? Are we picking something up or like we scouting something?
Well, I was pretty helpful, right?
I was wrong, Koichi.
Wait, you're just gonna...
Let's focus on the task at hand.
All right. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig
Oh, they're
something
just
up.
scouting. Got it.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic. The device is aimed...
Took us
back. Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course!
Uh-oh.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
What? Yup.
Playing Chasca? Nope.
Once we got them off our tail, it looked like they were waiting. So, she pushed herself too hard. And
well, I didn't cause you any trouble. I know. I'm all.
So, our current the device.
I have no idea. Shilonen.
I'll get.
Thank you both for your hard work. I prepared a small gift of my own.
My patience.
You don't need to give us.
I accept.
What am I?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites. I'll start investigating.
Cringe? Cringe what? Why is it on emote only? Because Chad is tempted to spoil stuff? Like what? There's too many spoilies or what? Is there like a really good part coming up or something?
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. What's next for you?
I'm taking Koichi home.
Hey,
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse. What if the abyss?
I won't. Triple promise I. Fine. But I'm a doctor. I do the same for anyone trying to put.
Then try to.
The two of you are the same.
I disagree.
There's a lot of unnecessary dialogue in this
Who wants
Archon
to be
quest.
like her. Oh.
That's.
Okay,
Don't worry, Paimon.
Plus, I get we're family.
Okay. You don't.
So, you're all good now?
Neither of us are really the type to back down.
Plus,
Be my guest. See you later, traveler.
There's no rush. At least grab a neck.
bye, you two.
The path is worth for the unnecessary dialogue? You can just like leave it out. That's why I'm skipping it.
For real, well, we've learned.
Hey, Citlali's back. Nice.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry.
Awesome! Just get.
Hey, friends don't order each other around.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Ororon has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Ororon is probably back with the captain.
I agree with your hypothesis. Ororon came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe.
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. All these years of calling me Granny.
Don't say that!
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he's not only a child of the Masters of the Night. Besides, Ororon is my apprentice.
Wait, what are you saying?
Look. Remember how I said Ororon's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable. And this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Ororon is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick?
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Ororon's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows.
That's amazing, Citlali. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom... I know he thinks of me as his...
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she...
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger.
What is she, 200?
Yeah, you're right.
You're just making it worse, traveler.
I don't care. And I won't blame him.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because...
You... fine.
Don't worry, we're perfect.
Then I... All right. You heard it here first. Are you ready?
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future.
See, even Ororon loves the radish meta.
Eva says you're taking up too much space, but...
Hey! How's it going, Ororon?
Good. How are you, Uncle Oak?
Can't complain.
Why does that sound so weird?
What you up to?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chasca's fostering a Saurian at his place.
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce.
You really knew I was...
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadow.
Hey, have you seen that...
Appeared out of nowhere?
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He did... If you run into them...
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui. One everyone's calling a big deal.
Why were there like, oh, reminiscent voice, and then now they're not doing reminiscent voice?
Accurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name.
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me.
Oh, he could tell I was lying, and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? I can't just let them go like this. I have to figure out what they're planning. I've just been studying...
The situation has seen no true improvement.
My lord!
Ignore him.
He knows I'm following him. He's strong, I can tell. But there's...
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing up. Stay vigilant, and continue to gather information. The Abyss could attack at any moment. However, there's no...
Yes, sir.
Why are the Fatui fighting against the Abyss?
Is he like the old master of the Nightwind? Like a fucking... like an old chief of the Nightwind or something? Or like the chief's brother or something?
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? It seems like his subordinates... And now he's headed to the stadium.
You two, with me. Everyone else?
Yes, sir.
He's going inside?
Forgive me, my lord. Allow me to check one more time.
That this nation is...
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do?
Boom.
They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until... Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines. It's faint. Like a soul's trying to... Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies...
Oh, he's dead.
Foos will be lost. I can't let that happen.
Oh. Wait, is Capitano dead and actually just a soul from the place? The whatever it's called? And like... They're containing his soul, and that's why they said they're containing soul earlier? Oh. Is he just dead? And that's why he doesn't have a face?
As for you, I must confess.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot... You don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you heard something from here.
No need to force yourself. I've never seen any...
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Then speak. What?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. The questions you asked her just now, well, I've had very similar doubts.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. So...
Seem to care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali?
Explain your relation to her first.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange. Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Eatsley.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Do you not believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt?
People can lie, but souls cannot.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Maybe that's how he knows. Like, he was from the Night Kingdom, and like, he was integrated with the souls from the Night Kingdom, and then he figured it out because of where he's from.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
The voice is too low? You say that 2 hours into the Archon quest? Not like right away, but 2 hours in, now the voice is too low? Come on.
Woo!
Traveler, Paimon.
Paimon's fine, just...
Of course. I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past.
Past?
For some reason, now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time...
Maybe step...
Is that supposed to be...
This feels like the end of part 3.
Yeah, what is it even...
The Loom of Fate?
Oh, anyway...
Which means...
Why is he so upset?
Yes, she needs to know.
Stop skipping all of Citlali's voice lines. I'm just skipping the unnecessary bits where they're recapping.
Traveler, Paimon Citlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Ororon's memories and discovered something huge! Oh, all with his granny's permission, of course.
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines. If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a Gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
So it's us versus Fatui? That's the war, not the Abyss?
You two and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the Abyss on the front lines.
Oh wow.
But that's
Refund
barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Citlali to break Ororon's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Citlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea.
That was a good segue, I like that.
As you all know, Ororon is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
Damn it, Kanich.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection. No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Exactly. The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one.
You know what I find weird? This is kind of annoying to me. Just thinking about this.
Myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the captain's defenses.
We've been playing Genshin for 4 years, right? How do you hire a voice actor that goes on strike within a month and a half of hiring him? Just how? Just how? Like, I get the strike. I understand the strike. But how do you hire him? How do you hire like multiple people that go on strike within a month and a half of working? That's crazy.
Understood. Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything.
There's probably a
like
contact
this.
with his agency. Yeah, I know.
Cannot face the captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst.
Kills the immersion, man. Kills it.
Thank you, everyone.
Please 5.3 Archon quest be fully DA. Please at least 5.2 even. Not just 5.3. Is there 2 TPs here? What is a TP? You can practice your VA skills replacing him? No, you're funny.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must...
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter.
Dude. Dude.
Look alive! Teamwork is dreamwork!
All right, that's done. Let's head to the...
What do you think, Shilonen? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good.
What are they doing? Oh, they're making a tunnel.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep...
All right. Please.
Doesn't say you need to bring anything. No Archon is a 5.2? Is there an Archon quest in 5.2? I actually don't know. Sorry.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks,
No.
Mavuika. You look super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing, even by my tribe standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
Or...
Is this really necessary? Everybody stand back!
Or...
Let's light it up! Buckle up! Ah! Neutralize!
Wait, how'd you... Here, if I stand over here, what will happen to you? You just gonna like, keep backpedaling into it, or what? Oh, he's dead before I can figure it out. Fortunate. Yep, I steered clear of them.
10 points for agility. Reconstitute.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
A little ambiance.
Target acquired!
What is that?
This spell is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Ororon's doing.
Are you running away?
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
Oh. Oh, it's a dragon. I should have stopped it earlier. It's fine. Is there multiple wheels?
10 points for agility.
Oh, there are. I can't see. Which one am I? Maybe the middle one? Okay, we're yeah, okay.
Neutralize! Look alive! Hot, everybody, stand back! Let's...
I got him cornered!
I think this is the bottom one, right? Should I screw up? So is that, yeah, that's the thing on the left. The 3 peaks. Got it. All right. Test acquired.
Are you running away?
The puzzle took you 15 minutes to get. 15 minutes? What? It's not that bad, bro. I was like, wait, I didn't know which piece was moving.
This must be it.
I mean, I didn't know if there was multiple switches or I didn't like press the which ones.
They're too late anyway.
Stop!
It's too late.
Kill him.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
Hmm?
The sound of lament?
It's Zhao!
Sound! It was like a piercing cry!
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Ororon? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Ororon always this good in battle?
This ends now.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Something's wrong.
What?
You are not Ororon. Who are you?
What?
Commander.
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment. You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
His voice is completely different.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret. Am I dying? Oh, no. It's too soon.
Ah, Ororon, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Ororon, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe? Ask for anything you want.
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy.
Our Ororon? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then... why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Ororon? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age.
You brought it up
Never
yourself!
Do that again. Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. They're all afraid. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Ororon.
Granny didn't say it outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. But I never forced myself. Never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't...
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Ororon, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. A part of me has always been missing.
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Exactly. Most people live like that.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing.
But I don't want things to end here.
Ororon? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Who are these people?
Every time they marched into battle,
oh,
I had to stay.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here, no! I won't die here!
Why does Guthrud's eyes look familiar?
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your...
I feel like I saw them like for like in the most recent patches, but like before Natlan. Figure out later.
Well done.
Don't try to talk. Focus on.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Ororon as a comrade.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. I'm sorry.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Ororon, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
Wow. He gets a family name? Oh, that is his family.
The inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth.
Yeah, this music is super peak.
Having foretold his own death, the ancient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism, for at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Why is there a fucking Sealy bombing this moment? It's so weird. Is that from a puzzle, or is that like actually like a Sealy? It just fully bombed the moment, right?
What is that voice?
We revealed soon, yeah, but it kind of just bombed it, right?
The Lord of the Night has awakened.
The Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with it, and yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul. However, this soul does not hail from Natlan or the Night Kingdom.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natlan's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natlan's ley lines took the worst of the damage.
Flat Earthers are gonna have a field with that one, yeah? The corner of the world.
To aid the people of Natlan, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the
Confirmed,
rules that
Natlan's
aided
flat.
our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient
From
dragons
Tibet, not the
tried
mod.
to use this device to strengthen the ley lines. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb, such as rebuilding the ley lines.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natlan worship me and call me their lord. But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with...
No wonder there are Seelies around here.
Few angels remain in Natlan, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines. Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival. Mavuika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken. And the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero say the word. And I will once again work to fulfill my mandate. You need only nod your head.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet.
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria. I've witnessed the devastation and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family, my comrades, my homeland. We're all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mavuika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity, you should trust in their ability to create a new future.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natlan's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. Humanity is truly remarkable.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so... But what are you really trying to protect?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Ororon has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to in the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Is that why he covers his face the whole time? Because he's from Kanye?
Oh, guess we'll stick around.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's...
Is that why he always covers his face? Because maybe like the unknown god will come after him or something, or what? What's going on?
You come to me with many questions.
I have no questions. Sorry, if you guys had questions, I did not. Lore skipper, I don't think that's lore skipping. I think that's me going, okay, bet, I'm out. Okay. I think the most interesting things of the story already happened. The rest of it's just like details. And I'm good with details.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our... We now face... As for Ororon, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't...
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa.
This may be an Now that we're all here...
We weren't getting it. We tracked down 3 scholars. Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, we still have this plan as a last resort.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to...
That story begins with the cataclysm. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy. But Aizu was kind to me all the same. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate. And, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
Why is he 500 years old, though?
He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Bro, okay, that's gross.
Someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess.
Whoa!
Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you.
That's they're calling it the princess now? His twin?
Self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body.
Hold up. What?
My appearance is much changed. And that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost, plain and simple. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. That's why our methods can be so radically different. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles.
Oh.
She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes. Renova also orchestrated Natlan's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. in other words. It's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the Abyssal contamination. Ororon fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Ororon. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, my mom feels even more exhausted. All right.
She still wants the captain? I'm so confused. Why are you adding me with that?
That hurts.
The monsters keep increasing in number.
It's definitely unusual, and we should. If there's one thing. Oh.
Something wrong, Traveler?
Do we have time to wait for the final hero? What if we actually see the final hero of this patch?
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Nope, we can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something...
Nothing I can't handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all. Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
Optional objectives? Have we ever had optional objectives before? First time? I'll go check them out. Oh, shit. Where's the side entrance here? Above? Is that it? That's it. Oh, the unvoiced Kinich part? Why am I bothering?
Oh, these must be...
Use Capitanos change sides after meeting Shilonen.
Yeah, a lot We won't keep you there.
Alright, let's just start the next part of the quest. Is there another optional objective? Take a look around nearby near the weary end. What the fuck does that mean? There, I took a look around.
Ororon.
Granny?
So mad.
What's wrong, Granny?
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think.
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs—
Okay. I don't have anything to say for myself.
You better be sincere.
I'm being sincere. I know what I did, not because I thought I would. Of course, in the end, you even had Aoife bring me that gem.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime. Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You the pyro are—
I understand.
But your efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition—
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this.
You're not trying to negotiate, are you? All right. Make me an offer.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time?
Fine. I
thought he was gonna say something cool.
For now. But oh.
Hello.
Yes.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either.
Traveler, Paimon. I won't.
Let's get together.
Sounds great.
All right. Upstairs. I like how there's only one room in this whole inn.
You're done for the day?
The design seems quite a bad.
You ready?
Yep.
So boring? Yeah, it's just a bunch of yeah.
So,
All those
this is
really
where
good.
you heard the Lord. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler, but we ran into a problem. He's not from Natlan, so—
I see. Mavuika must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Speak your mind. There are no others here.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt. But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
What?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the life of the craftsman.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate concepts throughout the Night Kingdom and condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed, then the life of the craftsman is the outer shell. Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task. And creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death in the face, I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka. This is a part of my duty.
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Citlali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Mavuika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future. It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Death.
How?
A key part of Mavuika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that power is death.
You're saying Mavuika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Citlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Mavuika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur. Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid. It's beyond my capabilities.
Mavuika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations. My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment.
We won't forget your contributions.
Thank you for saying that. How many years of life are enough? 10? 1? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
Exactly.
Times like these always fill me with admiration and reinforce my commitment to the mandate I shoulder. My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the Traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past or the future. With it, you can forge the ancient name you desire, and the Traveler will also become a hero forever recorded in the memory of Natlan.
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary. This is the least that an angel can do. Time for you to leave.
Have we ever seen any other angels?
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out.
Elise? Oh.
Shilon and Citlali.
Paimon?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But
just keep it with you during your time in Natlan.
Really? What?
The heck is this? So we have to fill it up and we get a name?
Oh, it's the two of us. Oh, and
it's not a concrete meet.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. when you want to check the contents.
Sounds convenient. This is a really awesome gift. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like she would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's
She's not gonna tell us.
at the cost.
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
So soon?
We can figure that out later.
Shalona is so noble, man.
I see. All the remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked.
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the.
What about the scale?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
This music is so not fitting for this
If things
conversation.
continue like this, then
we won't last much longer. I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only one hero short. I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity.
You're saying we just have to hold out for...
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. All right. Shilonen, Kachina. As an important figure in the plan, Ororon will stay here.
Understood.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, as I receive intel from the various regions.
All right. No time to lose. Let's...
Is this the part? I don't know. I bet you that was super wholesome in Japanese.
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. Can I leave them to you?
All right, let's do it. Save the people.
The hot air balloon is over there.
Cinema incoming. All hotspots require reinforcements shown here. I can't press any buttons. Oh, outdoor rescue. Oh, I see. Do I do something? What's this? Oh, we're good. Ride the hot air balloon to the spot. Start.
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient. It's not only fast, but also saves us a lot of energy.
Just teleport on the ley lines, you know? Do they need help too? We'll help them right now. Oh, they got him. Good job.
There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
Emily, get him! I feel like there's a coding issue there. Is that them? Nope, can't help them. Stuck.
Look, they must be trapped. Let's go help.
I'm trying. I'm trying. It's literally not that far. Come on.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness! Target acquired.
Cinema incoming? Okay.
Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave.
At least we got here in time.
I know, but it's not that easy.
A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back?
It's them! Over here!
We came to help, but looks like you don't.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan to... If you see a messenger from the Scions of the...
Thanks! Now we're...
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight, so let's split up. Choose where you want to go and...
Still looks like they could use some help here, though.
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever...
1,252 monsters. We lost 129 soldiers. Okay. Talk to the people. Optional. Wait, what's this? Oh, so we have to go to one of these two locations? So do we like accept one of these missions? Is it just TPS? Anybody else feel like the hot air balloon portion of this is like good for lore and like immersion, but if they had put in music with the lore and immersion, it would have been so much better. It's so slow. It's just like there's like no music and it's just like dead air, so you're just like sitting there going, okay, I'm waiting for it to be epic, but it's not epic.
Hey, Kanich just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt. This is it! Looks like a battle is in progress. Let's go help them!
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're reaching!
What?
What's going on?
Yeah, seems like...
The Pyro Archon told us to be ready to
You got...
Wounded?
This area was hit bad. We're housing the wounded in this house for now, but we don't know what to do next.
Thank goodness you're here, though.
You're right.
That will take time, though. And some of the wounded can't...
Don't worry. Once we escort the first...
Let's help them out here for now. Oh, there's a messenger over there.
Where's the messenger? This dude? Okay.
Thanks for your help. Hang in there, you two.
So do you have to talk to the messengers all the time, or what?
Quick, over here. Follow me.
Look, someone's surrounded.
I can see! I'm there! Dude, the coding. This is so,
Thank you.
Yeah, that was close.
Just doing my part. It really is getting dangerous out here. Anyway, I should head out. Other places need my attention.
Check the huts.
Quite anxious.
Is there stuff? Mission area has been completed. What huts? These things? Oh, there's like people sitting down. What's that?
No, I don't want to go
Mommy can't go with you, my dear.
Peepo Sag. Alright. So I guess we go up here? You'll die in war.
This is the place. Let's go help.
Guess we don't have to ride the hot air balloon again.
Neutralize. Buckle up. Going in.
Emily too strong.
I got him cornered.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Extract. Let's get it on. This'll brighten up the place.
Thank you for coming. Fairly stable for now.
What about the monsters that's...
Based on my experience, that's why we set up our front line of defense so far from the tribe. Ah, the messenger's here.
Need that world level 10 for story mode.
Perfect. We were just waiting for the latest battle report.
Well, there's so much that if you're not in a hurry to leave.
That's a decision for...
They need some help?
Ah, by the way, if you've got some time, I had to all right,
what do you need help with, bro?
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
I see.
Target acquired.
Did not mean to do that.
Claim these souls.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Look alive.
I got him cornered.
Well, I'm standing next to it and I can't prioritize it, so. Yay for targeting, I guess.
Fresh and floral.
Locked up.
Thanks to you.
I saved the day, chat. Right then. Is this the best Abyss can do? I mean, it's scary. Okay.
Here's the current situation. If you have the strength.
I like the new mission format, though. Oh, wait. These guys didn't get help in time, so now they're dead.
Wow, there are so many people here. Looks like it really is getting too dangerous for people to stay out in the wild. Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting. Oh, glory! Glory to which none can compare.
Kit, press buttons, Kit. Press buttons, Kit.
My mistake.
Teamwork is true. This'll brighten up the place. Look alive. Everybody stand. Fresh and floral.
Neville's needed for his water.
Can eat your back. Yeah, it really feels like we're not that Paimon. Okay, that's enough out of you. Yeah, she
Is the fighting in Natlan exactly the same no matter how you do it, or is it different every time?
There are a lot of people in here. Can they
Different? Interesting.
Oh, it's you two.
Hey, you made it.
Sure did.
Plus, we managed.
Rest here for a while? The doctor?
Oh, I heard medical my age.
Any other optional objectives? Nope. I don't want to rest, I want to keep going. I can help!
Want to get some rest, Traveler? We have to head out.
Target acquired. Claim these souls.
Neutralize! Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects!
Let's get it on.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
I got him cornered.
There are too many of them! They just keep coming! Bow before your king! The dead would bleed! I'm going
Bit overtuned, Hoyo. The big ones are coming. The captain! He's got a dull bow! I ruined it.
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
darkness and emptiness. So that's the Abyss.
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
So she like pushed back the Abyss? Actually, it does look like the Abyss.
What was that?
So both Ahau and Kinnish.
Laugh all you want. It's
Dude, he's such a major part of the second part of the Archon quest. I can't believe he's not in it.
This just goes to show how serious this really is.
Takes the fun away? I agree. It does hurt. What are these? Well, this seems like the smartest play.
Okay.
Whoa, the Saurians are fighting each other.
Oh no.
Wait, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters. A little ambiance.
Locked up. Claim these souls.
Submit your souls in sacrifice.
Buckle up.
Last one?
Going in.
I can't see.
Over here. Come on, quick. Hey, wake up. And you, wake up.
They're all dead.
Oh no. Were we too late?
We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when that dark entity emerged in the sky. Seconds later, the abyss monsters appeared and changed into Saurian form. They fought till the end to protect us. And now,
Right. You need to get to the stadium.
I guess. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly, I am.
Huh? Yeah. I'm on nose, it's just... It hasn't fully sunk in yet. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there.
Need the latest battle report? But as I understand, if you're free, please hit...
This music is so much better.
Extract! Let's get it on! Ha! Let's light it up! Everybody stand! This'll brighten up the place!
I got him cornered.
I'm going in! A little ambiance!
Locked up.
It's you. You came. After you left, some of them started evacuating the civilians, while the rest stayed behind to keep guard, but they're all dead. We're done for now. The Abyss will attack again any minute. And then I'll be a dead man too. The last few civilians holed up indoors won't stand a chance.
Hang in there. We'll think of something. There's gotta be a way out of this.
Like what? None of the civilians have any combat experience. There are old people, children, wounded. They can't defend themselves.
The monsters are gone for now, right?
Get back inside. It's too dangerous out here.
I know it's dangerous. That's why I came out.
Same.
Huh?
Can you spare some equipment for us? I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can hold a weapon.
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage when I was a younger man. Admittedly, I never made it very far, but if you hand me a spear, I think the old muscle memory will kick in.
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuaded them to fight. We can't let the blood spilled by our warrior brethren be in vain. We can't watch on as our heroes lose heart. And we can't let them fight alone.
We don't have much equipment left. Okay, take these. With a few extra fighters, we should just about be able to hold our own. Everyone who's fighting, be prepared to follow my orders to the letter.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
Take our hot air balloon. You can use it to get to the stadium.
No need. You'll have other people to save. We're taking up arms so that you can focus on more important things.
Okay, well, try going that way. That's the route we came from, and there weren't too many monsters.
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms. But if their sacrifice means anything, I have to live on.
We're not going down without a fight.
Thanks. We will.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to find any.
Hope the little girl made it out okay.
Monsters are all that's left.
Everybody stand back!
Target acquired.
Nope. The latest intel said the children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
They all died.
These warriors are struggling. Quick, let's help them! Extract!
Buckle up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fresh and floral!
Locked on.
It's all because you rested on the bench. You're so fucked up, bro.
Oh, glory! Let's light it up! Go ahead! This'll brighten up the place.
That one got me.
Look alive!
I got him cornered.
A little ambiance.
Everybody stand back! Let's get it on!
Locked up.
This is the second time you've had to come to our rescue. Thanks to your efforts, but at this point, I think we're gonna have to cut our losses.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together.
All right, time to evacuate. There's a volunteer unit here too. So for anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Those are the options. We're abandoning this base. As of this moment, the Children of Echoes are reasonably well defended. So please, weigh the risks and now then, anyone who... Did I not make myself clear?
But if Natlan is destroyed, will there still be a home for us to return to?
If anyone wants a future, it's on them to go out there and grab it. Period. No one wants to be that person who sat back and hoped for the best while other people were giving their blood for our nation.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan.
You heard them. This means we'll all be going to support the...
Great! Well...
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
Huh? Shoot! That creepy Abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance again!
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by the Abyss invasion.
Then let's head over and check on them!
Target acquired.
It's too darn strong. Our attacks are useless. Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters. The next wave will be here soon. We need to get out of here. Let's check the area for survivors and hurry. There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job has become all but impossible. But there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority is to get to the next affected zone, even if we don't find any survivors. Maybe that strange substance over there won't be as rock solid as here. Points for agility. There are too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before.
Only 5. I could take him. I thought we were going down here. Everybody died. They're all dead up there. All the people from the Science of the Canopy are dead. But how can we reinforce it? We can't get off the...
Traveler, this war's getting too much for my mind to take. Okay, let's do this! Oh, thank goodness, those people are still standing!
Buckle up! I'm going in!
I got him cornered.
Move out! You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything like it before. It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something. Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream of abyss monsters. We're just no match for it.
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. We're fighting a losing battle here. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map? Sounds like you need a breather. We got enough people to hold our own here, and it's high time you took a break. Why don't you sit down and gather your strength for a minute?
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think? What is it? Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better go warn them. It's your decision. If you want to... Oh no, the monsters have already stormed in! Oh, no! 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 The monsters have already stormed in! Oh
It's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should...
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on.
Reconstitute! Everybody stand back! Russian floral!
Target acquired.
All right. Neutralize! Look alive! Ha! I'm going in!
For the Lord of the Night!
The dead will bleed!
Let's light it up! Reconstitute!
Are you running away?
Neutralize! Let's get it on! Ah! Gloves off! Everybody stand back! This'll brighten up the place! Ah!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
I got him cornered! Claim these souls!
Glory to which none can compare!
Hey, Sekka!
Especially not when I'm in a bad mood.
Okay.
Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Are we in Natlan doomed to this fate? I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but
Yes.
I always thought that was an exaggeration. Mavuika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring.
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day. And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, I am not gonna give up. We should catch up with the group.
I was applauding.
Are you running away? What? Isn't that Chasca's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while.
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. Means I can actually join in with the fighting.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still, the fact is, our lives are more fragile than our spirits.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say. Yeah, I'm unsure it's getting tired from all this flying, but it does. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that time is now! Wait, over there! It's Chasca and Koichi!
Traveler! Over here! Hurry! Locked up.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
Please, save her. How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chasca, I used to think Mom and Dad were crazy for adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when... well, we were always the same.
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest, and you'll get better.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But it also left you in a constant state of agitation. The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
It's okay, Chasca. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's nobody's fault that things didn't turn out great. I get it now. So, no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis. Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukusaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
Koichi! Koichi!
We were too late.
Koichi? happened?
Laters, compadre.
What was that just now? It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then a split second later, it disappeared. Koichi did say that Chasca needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control. If only we were faster! Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you. We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before it was too... Wait. What's happening to Chasca?
How unfair life can be. She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been an agonizing one. Maybe she would have been better off embracing her pain. But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find? Maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life. My life suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer. Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Of course. We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chasca.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice. Archon, we need to hurry.
Time for this war to end. Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan.
Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages! Our moment has finally come!
We unite as one!
Baptized by the Turnfire.
Bearing an ancient blessing. Knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
In the name of the Pyro Archon Ororon, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of Resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end. If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Probably best not to think about that. More importantly, how are you feeling now?
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, I have to rise above it. The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger, and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
Alright, let's go show the Abyss what human beings are made of.
Neutralize! Let's get it on! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha! A little ambiance!
For Natlan!
Whoa, look that! Aerial support from Mavuika? Look how powerful she is now. It's borderline unfair.
Venture time! This'll brighten up the place.
Target acquired. Locked on.
use my power to destroy the Abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
Okay.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mulani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Ugh, a half coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Going in. Fresh and floral.
The enemy ranks are thinning. Time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Ororon! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous.
Hey, you're back.
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters. Everyone, death is now off the table. So charge! Let's give them everything we've got.
How can deaths go down?
The children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
All good here at the People of the Springs. Masters of the Night Wind are also safe.
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
Already? But you were just at the stadium.
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty?
Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Parisa. She says they're safe now.
Yeah! Their only game plan was to outnumber us, and that ain't gonna work now that we have the Ode of Resurrection on our side!
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's gather at the stadium.
More Abyss tumors have descended. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the final battle!
Extract!
Everybody stand back!
I got him cornered! Claim these souls!
Neutralize! Everybody stand back! Huh? Let's get it on! Fresh and floral! Reconstitute! I'm going in! Look alive! A little ambiance. I was poorly prepared. Huh? Let's get it on!
Got him.
Huh? Oh no!
Don't be a dick!
Domain expansion.
Well, that makes no sense. We won!
Chasca!
Hey, compadre!
Everyone.
Wow!
We are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and we emerge victorious from another crisis to declare our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join him with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can basically go back to normal, right?
That's good enough for me.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation. Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need, and that is the captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead with renewed vigor.
Absolute cinema! BRB gotta pee. I've been holding it in for an hour. Okay, that was good. That was good stuff.
Welcome.
You seem a little out of...
I was applauding.
I guess I am. I just... If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go, namely my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch! Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life? You know, it's that mindset that distinguishes the hero. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss.
There's definitely gonna be some motherfucker out there that's going to take this I would love for you and remove the word would and remove the word for and have Mavuika, through her voice actor, look at you dead ass in the face and say, I love you.
But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight, but I'll give you more details on the final battle.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this. You remind me of the... I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Ororon! How are the Master...
Granny Citlali's been there, though. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though.
Do you need support from the...
Probably not.
Right, because often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, except...
Oh, right!
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much...
I spoke to your...
How are things at the people...
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is...
Same situation.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Let's hope that there's...
Nah. Wait, Janssen's there.
Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau?
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. But it might have been a different story if Chasca hadn't gotten there when she did.
That's good to hear.
Is this the end or is there more? Like a little bit more? Okay. The lore drops in this act are heckin' wild? Yeah. Lot of lore drops. Lot of lore drops.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon.
Oh, hey, Citlali. What's up?
Listen up.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for I had thought that the ruler... Even now that the war's... I had to know your thoughts. Okay. Oh, and I'm sure she's well...
Got it.
All right. Don't worry.
Yeah, right. Best Archon so far in Rotland? Oh yeah, Natlan's the best.
Keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made the shot. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
Does she have to give up her memories again? Or her power?
See this? I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Malipo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes?
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one than yours.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name could beat Malipo in our unless... Surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
Damn, you can't press spacebar. She has no jumping animation. She only has walking animation.
That was fantastic. Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you after that. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality. I can't help but feel a little worried.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? never mind. Clearly, I'm just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Even if that job happens to be Archon. Come on, one more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright. I have done what is required of me.
It is still not. All this can do is give my people courage. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken war.
You are the greediest human I have ever met. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price.
I need that power.
No, a fear of death is ingrained in all living things. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss. And it will certainly not yield to your rules.
Why do I know Shablanc's voice actor?
As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you. But I am merely a shade, and I do not have as much freedom to do as I please as you.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you. And by extension, me.
Wait, hold on! Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle? Why would the Traveler still need one by this point?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom, a place that has long since been corrupted by abyssal energy. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. The battle we fought yesterday, we may one day have to fight again. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. For thousands of years, we have struggled on the brink of a looming darkness and never known true peace. But this time, I want to break the cycle and free us from this fate for good. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it can, I'd really love your help. Not completely. After all, the Night Kingdom is still plagued by abyssal corruption. But when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled a lot of that corruption. Plus, your ancient name is a special case, so the Lord of the Night will take special care of you. In short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations, but I can promise that it will work reliably on you.
Whoa! Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What's her place in all this? What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together, You can bet they'll make Paimon their primary target just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but give Paimon some time and she'll do her best to rise to the challenge.
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. You will be remembered and revered long into the future, until the end of time. If you have any other questions, please.
Huh? You skipped the lore again? Don't worry. Don't worry, Molly. Don't worry. I got 2 more accounts.
And this time, the power that the...
How do you know? I see.
Natlan still has a final for the sake of those count...
I still gotta do it 2 more times. It's okay, alright? I wanted to get the main storyline through. I want to click through all the stuff at the end, see what happens, and then on the second playthrough, I'll check out the lore. Watch him skip both? Maybe. It could happen, I don't know. I think something more important right now is happening. We need to figure out if we're getting Shalonen or not, you know? I could get her, I don't know. I got Primo gems now. I could get her, we don't know. Okay, I got 2 more, I got 2 more. It could happen, alright? It could happen. I could get her. Okay, my last summon of Natlan. Didn't get her. Tried my best. Gave it all. I literally threw everything at it. I'm out of Primos. What are you gonna do? But either way, the Archon quest was great. I had no problems with it. I feel like it was good. And also, I don't think I'm gonna have any problems for the rest of Natlan wanting to see the rest of the Archon quest. Yeah, it all seems pretty good. All seems pretty good. You know what I have to say about the Natlan Archon quest versus the Fontaine quest and all the other quests that are ever out in Genshin? I'm so glad that we did the Natlan story quest instead of playing Honkai Star Rail. Oh man! I feel like I want to take a nap. That was such a good Archon quest. I just want to take a nap afterward. I feel good after doing it, you know? I won't play video games right now. I just want to take a nap and just veg for a little bit, you know? That was just a really, really good Archon quest. So satisfying. Yeah, I feel like I'm done playing video games for the day. So you want to see it? Yeah, I do. I feel like I want to stop for the day. I am very happy. That was a good quest. It was a good quest. Bye, guys. Later.